that what you said?
We're on.
Nope. Oh, everybody got quiet.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, we're back. Just like a hemorrhoid. Oh, stop your phone. I ain't got a phone to look at. Oh, I was gonna. Why?
You guys can share.
I was gonna put it in that little spirit box.
I want to say, oh, is that what you're going to do? Okay, do that.
Here, you can watch. I don't like watching.
I can't see.
Here, find it.
I didn't bring my glasses anyway.
All right. Anyway, so here we are.
Come on, watch the stuff behind you.
I know.
We're back.
I need to see what's behind me. Okay, there we go.
So you know the routine. It's season 5, and bear with us. Okay.
Season 5. We should have an
5.
anniversary party or something.
Season 5.
You guys have been watching this shit for 5 years, 5 seasons.
5 years, but 5 seasons.
5 seasons.
Woo-hoo.
We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the moon. No, we did those ones at night.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
I smell it coming.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Carla.
Hi, Mom. I made it.
Oh, my God.
What?
We got 9 people.
Woo!
And we ain't even been on a minute.
Right. That's awesome. Great start. And we got Joe Posey with us. Another good start.
Hello.
Yes.
Wait for you guys
Yes.
to come on. He is from Unknown Paranormal of Day 12.
Special moment. He's a return guest. Not many people do that.
Woo, yeah. Not many people have the balls to do that.
Right. He's a 2-timer.
He's got big balls and cannot lie.
And we don't know the rights to that song.
Right.
Oh, man.
And I don't know the rest of the song.
I don't think we can say it live without getting bleeped. Do we have a bleeper?
I always sit in the bleepers.
Bleep this.
Yeah, I got your bleeper right here.
So, what were you telling me? National
Oh,
Joe Day is
Saturday,
coming up.
March 27th, National Joe Day.
I expect gifts.
He expects gifts. You can send them to us, and we'll make sure that he gets them.
Once we get through all.
All the stuff we don't want.
Oh, so Joe, what do you know?
What do you
Happy
know,
New
Joe?
Year.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year to all of you, too.
Yes. I bet you've been missing us.
Yeah.
We've all been missing each other.
We've all been missing each other.
Kind
Because we still have COVID.
Yep.
COVID season 2.
Right. And here we are.
And here we are.
Sitting around a table.
Yep.
Ready to bring stuff to you. And what Carol started doing also is while we're doing Ghost Buzz, especially because sometimes they're in haunted or locations or have artifacts that are old, she's always playing her spirit box or her app on the phone.
Yes.
And so far, we are actually
Lie.
Before that,
That just came up.
Before that, it said
before
flour.
that, it was flour, like the flour you cook with.
But we are coming to you at the Eloise Museum.
At Westland Historic Village Park off of Wayne Road. Come give it a look-see.
Yeah, really cool stuff
Admission
there.
is free, but there is a donation box.
Feel free to
Yes, please
And the
do,
Spirit
please do.
app now says answer me. Lie and answer me. Are they looking for a lie or are we lying?
No, we lie. Well, that's what I say. What is that?
This is
KFC?
for Teresa. She didn't come.
Oh,
She
I thought.
makes birdseed stuff. I was
Oh, okay, that song is very cute.
Teresa, where are you?
Teresa
You're
Purgatory.
around the block. Come on down. Purgatory. We say Teresa. She's in purgatory.
She's in
right
purgatory. Yeah, she couldn't make it because she's in purgatory.
She's
Uh,
confessing her sins.
Is that what?
Her lies. She's confessing her lies.
Oh,
and
lies!
baking cookies in
You
purgatory.
got it. You got it.
Liar.
Liar.
Okay. So Unknown Paranormal. What do you got new this year? Anything good coming up?
Oh yeah, we got lots. We are traveling this year.
Ooh,
Nice.
to where?
We went to a few weeks ago. We went to the 101 Paranormal Cafe. It's in Indiana.
Okay.
How is that?
It
What was?
was,
I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's an amazing place.
What is it?
I can't remember how long it's been there. I think it was the late 1800s, maybe
Yeah.
mid 1800s. Started out as like a general store. It's 3 levels. Second level was a couple of apartments. There was a murder in the second level.
Nice.
A lady, yes, a lady shot a
The murder guy.
In the third level, there used to be a brothel, and you can see where
Nicer.
you can see where the walls were and everything, where the rooms were.
Oh wow, really?
Oh yeah, and in the front part is a cafe, in the main floor, and it looks amazing in there.
And so they still serve meals
No.
there? No.
The city was going to tear it down.
Oh really?
A lady
I
bought
don't
it,
have my notifications on.
and when she started experiencing stuff, then it just ramped up.
Really?
And
So how long has she owned it? Do you know?
I do not. That's one thing I did not ask her. She gave us a quick tour, and then we stayed probably until I think it was 2:30 is when we left.
Yeah.
It's about a 3.5 hour drive from here.
What city is it in Indiana?
Winchester, Indiana.
Winchester, which is near like
It's out in the middle of nowhere.
Fort Wayne.
It's
Or,
out in the middle of nowhere. We drove down to I can't remember. It was in Ohio, halfway through Ohio.
wow.
And
Then
then got
cut
out there
over.
and drove for another hour and a half.
Wow.
But it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's a nice little town. It reminds you of home back in Fayetteville, Tennessee, with a square and a courthouse and everything. The basement was amazing.
So is it a town then? Is it?
Yeah, it's a small town.
But so there's other stuff there. Okay.
There's like a movie theater that you didn't even know was a movie theater.
Oh really?
There's like a little marquee up above it, and I was like, that's a movie theater.
Yeah.
It was great. We got some great experiences there.
What happened?
We was in the basement. There was 3 fires in this building, and you can actually see where the fire damage was on the rafters. You can see the smoke level on the walls.
Wow.
And while we were down there, we got a lot of activity with the U-Pipe, a lot of activity with flashlights coming on and off.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden I heard a door slam. And I was like, and Todd Bonner was with us, and I was like, Todd, somebody just slammed the door upstairs, and there's nobody there with us.
Right.
So as he was coming to me, I was at the stairs. You can hear somebody running across the stairs above us, and you can hear it in the audio. He's doing it live, and you can hear it.
Joe, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Where's the owl?
Oh, where's the owl?
Our timer, we always run
The
over.
owl. Where is the owl?
There he is.
There he is. So that's his name.
You guys.
Darius.
We finally named him.
Darius.
Darius Rucker. There he is.
Darius.
There he is.
He reminds us that our hour is up.
Yeah, so
So
get your questions in quickly. There's only about 50 minutes left. Mistake is up.
yeah, because this is a mistake. We forgot to put Darius on.
Don't
Right.
worry, I put it for a full hour.
Go ahead.
But anyway, we heard the footsteps run across right above us.
Wow.
So Todd and I ran upstairs.
Like
It was heavy footsteps.
a boot or a
Like
high heel or
No, it was like boots. It was, to me, I thought somebody was in the cafe and all our equipment was up there, and I was somebody was up
yeah,
there
right.
stealing our stuff.
Right.
So we ran upstairs and we ran into the cafe, and it was dark. And I'm shining my flashlight around. I went all the way to the windows, looked outside, make sure nobody was outside. There was nothing. And on the main wall before you go into the kitchen area, there's a big screen TV, and it's got all the security cameras. Well, as we turned around, Todd was watching the security camera, and a figure come through the kitchen and walked down the kitchen until there was no doors over there. It just disappeared.
Wow.
And Todd was
Caught
like, there's somebody in
Did
the
you
kitchen.
caught that? Did you catch it?
We did not record it.
Oh.
I'm sure she
Always
is.
the way.
I'm sure the cafe owner has it,
Right.
but we saw it and it was like, holy shit! And we ran in the kitchen. There was nobody in there. We're working with the owner. We're gonna this spring.
Nice.
To help promote her business.
Right.
Sure.
'Cause it's an amazing building. It's just that the antiqueness.
Yeah, that's what I'm
history,
saying. The old, and you know when you walk in, that's why I like going downtown. Those buildings are so old and so much happened there. You can feel that emotion, no matter what it
Absolutely.
is. All those buildings, people, just thousands of people every day walking in and out of them, and for years. You know,
Right.
some cases 100
That
years.
energy, yeah.
Yeah, and you feel that. You can feel that when
Yeah.
you go places.
And that night there's a table in, I think it was on the 3rd floor, might have been the 2nd floor, but it had this big chandelier, and the chandelier was moving.
Ooh.
And we were doing, I was recording, and we were trying to do some UVP sessions and everything, and we introduced ourselves, trying to get to talk, and then when I played it back, it said shh. And I was like, okay, it told us to shut up. You know? But it was an amazing building. If you haven't been there, I suggest to go.
And what is it called again?
It's the 101 Para Cafe. That's
And
what
just
got
so
in
you
pictures.
know, when he mentions Todd Bonner, he's from DPX, another ghost hunter from the area.
Yeah, Todd Bonner was there. Brandy and Megan was there. Brandy Marie and Megan from Mystical Lens. Chicks and Spirits. Kristen was there. So, and Tanya was there. We just had an amazing time. It was a great night.
Oh, good.
But we went there. We went to the Stimson Hospital up in Eaton Rapids.
Okay, I've
Oh.
heard of that.
That was a nice building. It was a historical building. Very nice. We captured footsteps on that one as well.
Wow.
We were doing a session in the bedroom, and the floor was so old and it creaks. You can literally hear something walking towards me and Brandy.
Oh,
To a point where Brandy was freaking out. Brandy's like, there's somebody walking
I
right
know.
now. And then we just been going everywhere. We did the Long House in Dearborn. It's the oldest house in Dearborn.
Oh, really?
In the early 1800s, I do believe, is when it was built. We had a great experience.
Where's that located?
It's right off of downtown Dearborn,
Right,
South
Michigan?
Military.
Oh, military. Okay, yeah.
Beautiful house.
Does somebody live in it now, or?
I think the homeowner died. The son had an estate sale, and then they sold the house.
Okay, so now somebody's
but
running.
They've experienced a lot of stuff throughout the years.
Oh, I bet they have.
So they invited DPX to come and investigate it, and of course Todd called and said, "Hey, do you want to go?" And yeah, of course.
Nice.
So we went, and I literally had the shit scared out of me. I ain't gonna lie.
What happened?
yes, just because you're a ghost hunter don't mean you don't
Oh,
get the
yeah.
ability.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said,
Fear is
Do
for real.
run.
Exactly.
We towards the end of the night, we went. Everybody was in the living room, and we were doing an EVP session. We had voice recorders going, and again, we heard footsteps above us in the bedroom. Well, where Tanya was sitting, she was right by the stairs, so she just walked up the stairs and sat at the top of the stairs. And there was all kinds of noise going on above us, and she can hear them. And so when everything was done and over with, I walked upstairs and met her, and we was gonna get my equipment. And she said the noise was in this bedroom. So we went to this bedroom, and on one wall it was a double closet. It was a double doors on this side, double doors on this side, antique closet. So she said it was coming from this closet in the corner. So I walked over there, and when I went to open the door, the other closet doors creaked open. And I turned around, she was gone.
Way to go, Tanya. I'm behind you.
I remember right there with you.
So yeah, it was a great house.
Wow,
Thank
that's
the owners
pretty
for
cool.
having us there. It was an amazing night. Some of the stuff we got going on soon is we're going to New York.
What are you doing in New York?
Hinsdale House.
Okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
do the Hinsdale House on a Friday night, and I think it's Wildwood Asylum on Saturday night.
Oh, nice.
So that's gonna be.
So
a fun
that's upstate New York?
trip. That's the west side of New York,
Okay.
just outside of Ohio. It's like a
Okay.
6
Oh,
hour drive.
okay. Okay.
So we got that booked, and we're just gonna travel. We're just gonna go all different
Good.
places.
Isn't that fun?
It's a lot of fun.
I love it.
A lot of fun.
When we did ours,
Oh my gosh.
traveling, it's
And-
just a
and-
blast.
Right, it
And
is.
doing something different too, especially something that you haven't seen other people do on Facebook, or even if you have seen it, you're doing it yourself.
You're doing it yourself. That makes
See
a
it if you
difference.
get the
That's
same
what I was gonna
stuff.
say. Right. You kind of compare notes or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the funnest thing is when you get to do all these different places and you get to go with different teams. You see how they do their
That
investigation.
is such a learning
And
experience.
you learn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing this for 3 years and I'm still learning stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
And you will. I think you can do it for 33 years and you're still going to be learning stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're just having fun. That's
Nice.
And I feel too, every team has every team is different. You have different members and different I feel different energies.
Of course.
You know, on the team. So some people are strictly tech and don't have that empathic or intuitive.
And they do. They
And
just don't
other
know it.
people are good as channelers. Like Carol's our dowsing. She has
Well,
the energy to do the dowsing.
We'll see. That was last season. I haven't used them since then. I don't think.
And then, like at the Longhouse, Brandy, she was spot on.
Was she?
Yeah.
She is amazing at her.
We miss you. You were supposed to be here today,
Yes.
baby.
But that's okay because we got a great replacement.
No, she was spot on. She's really gifted.
Yeah.
And the whole night she was talking to the son and she was kept telling him what she was seeing and everything. She was spot on everything, but she kept saying, "I keep seeing a rosary. I keep seeing a rosary."
Okay.
And halfway through the night, the guy pulls a rosary out of his pocket. He said, "You mean this one?" And
Wow.
he's like, wow. How did,
Right. Cool.
So it was
That's good validation for her too.
No, absolutely,
Because
yeah.
I know a couple psychics and I mean, let's face it, they're getting visions, they're getting this, and dabbling in some intuitive stuff myself. There's a point where, like, I'm getting this, but is it just me, my imagination, or is it real?
Sure.
So it's good for even psychics
Good.
themselves to get that
Well,
validation.
even when you're just doing an investigation, and we all know investigations can be very boring, very tedious, very like, oh wow, I'd rather be home on my couch watching TV.
Right.
I'd be watching Ghost Hunters.
Right. But when you get something and you caught it on the camera or the video or the tape recorder or whatever, that is the coolest thing ever.
yes.
It's such a high.
yeah. And
The same high I get from finding a really great bargain. Like, I
Yeah.
check the clearance rack everywhere. When you get a pair of shoes for like $2,
absolutely.
it's the same feeling.
Well, and it just it could be a flashlight. I love to see
But
a flashlight. Come
I
on.
love that.
And then when they start doing
Oh.
SOS or Morse code or something like that, then that's just.
I'll
blows my
never
mind.
forget the one time we were at Eloise and we were leaving our floor to go for break, and Jason had all the stuff. He had was so kind to put his equipment on our floor.
Yeah.
And we were leaving, and we said we were leaving. Katrina and I are like, okay, we're leaving, we'll be back. And then we're walking, and you can see lights shining in front of you. So we turned around, everything that could possibly light up on that table lit up
As you're leaving, yeah.
as
Like,
we were
don't
leaving.
go.
Like, don't go. Right.
Absolutely.
And that's just, and we didn't catch that on anything, but there were 3 of us, and we all saw it. So I know what we saw.
Yeah. And then, you got these teams out there that you want to capture something every investigation.
Sure.
And you guys know as well as I do. You can go to an investigation and not get anything.
Not get anything.
anything at all.
Absolutely.
It's like,
They're not.
That doesn't mean
they're not
they're not
informers.
there.
No, of course it doesn't. It means that they were not interested. Like, go home.
Well, that's what I tell people in private investigations, or when we hosted the stuff at Eloise and we were teaching the public that came through. I said, first things first, just because you hear there's a ghost doesn't mean you're going to see one, hear one, or get evidence. They don't come up like Beetlejuice. It's showtime. That's the first thing
right.
you tell people. And then also, don't leave as an investigator if you're starting out. Say you get called to a private investigation, and these people are talking sincerely from their heart, and you don't get anything, because if they have an intelligent spirit, they know you're an outsider and they know what you're doing, and
They
they
might be
not
like,
want
they don't want to cooperate
reveal
with you. We don't like you. We talk to her.
Right.
Right.
Or him.
They
Or
can target
They-
one
Sure.
person.
sure. And you know, we always say we're afraid of spirits, but it can go both ways too. We could
Absolutely.
be scary to them. And don't talk to strangers. You know that.
Right.
But how many of us have lived in? Well, I know us three have lived in places. I don't know about you, Joe, but we've lived in places where there was activity, and it didn't happen all day, every day.
No.
It didn't happen every day. But because I've moved
It happened a lot.
It happened a lot. In that one house, it happened a lot. But it doesn't happen constantly, and it could be from other people being actually. Where we lived, it was more active when strangers were there. I think
Jody got hit in the head.
Yeah,
down
I think
the
it
stairs
because we
one
believe
day.
it was my dad.
My dad
we
didn't
don't
know, like,
think he
none
liked-
on the second floor.
Right, right. That was where his daughters
And we
were.
never met Jody.
Right. And one that other guy that saw Dad in the bathroom.
That was Jody also.
Yeah.
And he never met my dad. I met Jody after my dad had passed. And he was over one day and he came out of the downstairs bathroom and he's like, I just saw a man in the mirror. And then Mom went up and got some pictures and she found a company picture of his. You know, so there's like 30 other guys in this photo.
At least,
you know?
right.
And she said, do any of these guys look familiar? And he pointed straight to
It's
my
my dad. And so we were convinced. And in that case, it was when other people were there, he would be more active, probably because my dad hated people. And no, Dad, I don't think
him
he
back
hated
in the
people.
head.
Right.
Get down there.
Right. So, yeah. But it doesn't happen all the time. You know, so don't expect, you can't go into an investigation expecting to get something all the time. And it can be frustrating and it can make you think, oh, maybe I'm not doing it right, or maybe I should be doing this, or maybe it's all in my head, maybe nothing happens, maybe this stuff doesn't really happen, and then you get something that puts you right back up there.
Right.
Where you know it, you know? And
Yeah, and it's like Whitney just said, you know, you can go many times to the same place, and they can get comfortable with you.
sure, I think it's better, actually.
You know, Whitney brought up second floor at Eloise Spirit Box told Carla they didn't want to talk to her first time there,
Mm-hmm.
and asked for her.
As for Whitney, yeah, they asked for me. That happens a lot at Eloise.
Absolutely.
I think the recurrence of people going.
I don't know if Renee's still watching, but remember, she had one that was following her around that night.
Yeah, they
just
attach
wanted
to certain
go
people.
with
They
her.
like you for whatever reason.
And they also told Carla the F off.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Yes,
I did.
don't we all?
That
Don't we all?
No, I like to help teams too, especially
love it.
up and coming teams. You know,
Well, it just the whole thing. I like teaching, but I like more learning. It's just like fun to watch. And some people, it's not even what they do. It's just they might do the same thing you do, and they might do it exactly the way you do, but maybe it's just their energy is different. And like we said, that didn't want to talk to Carla, wanted to talk to Whitney. I liked her. I don't
Right.
like you.
Right.
Right. For whatever reason. Grandmother.
Yeah.
How do you approach an investigation? Like, what's your main thing you do when you say, okay, I know I'm going to go here? How do you plan it out? Like, what's some of your go-tos? Do you have a routine?
oh yeah, I got a routine where I get up that morning, I'm charging all my
He
stuff.
puts on his loincloth. He puts on a
Thank you. I've
loincloth.
been doing
and
that all day.
Yeah,
What?
Charging all the
everything up.
equipment.
I know.
Then you gotta
Checking the
load it
batteries.
all up because you know me, I gotta have a little bit of everything.
I think it's
So,
best if you
but-
can, yeah.
When I get somewhere, I want to get a feel for the place. I don't want to know anything about it beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I don't have any special abilities, I'm not a psychic or anything, but I want to get a feel for it. I want to walk in and get a feel for it and see what comes to me, see if I get any EBGBs.
Right.
And then, I'll listen to the owner or whoever that's giving us a walkthrough and telling us
You
the
gotta
history.
say that differently.
What?
It's not heebie-jeebies, it's heebie-jeebies. That was a thing last year. Sorry, go ahead. We have all kinds of things.
So now,
phenomena.
you want to walk through and you want to see if you get what?
I'm not saying that.
Oh, there we go! Yay!
But
We'll train them.
yeah, no, I just like to get the feel for the place. I want to, I like to walk through and look at things myself and picture things like it was back then.
Yeah.
And then
I love to
once
do
I get a
that,
feel
yeah.
for it, and then especially if I get any, hair standing up on my neck or anything, if I feel like something's there with me, then I'll make a mental note. Hey, I want to investigate this spot. I want to investigate this spot.
Absolutely.
And there's times when you go and you do get something there, but there's times when you don't.
Right. And it doesn't mean, you can never discount other people's claims because just because they're not there for you doesn't mean they're not there.
Right.
And I hate it when we don't find anything. I hate it. It's very frustrating. Somebody else hates it too. And
Oh, I'm like a little kid at the doctor's office with their mom.
I know.
Can we go
I
now? Hate this.
We have to start knitting while
Yeah.
we're waiting. We'll get you some crochet hook needles or.
I'm gonna bring my wind chime. You guys ready?
That's easy. We need something to occupy her.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need my therapy to
So
still the mind.
she needs a tablet so she can watch like Peppa Pig or something.
Well, that's where you try your different stuff. Your different equipment, your different
Right.
investigative techniques, and see if it's something different that you.
And you know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Just sitting there doing
Joe.
something.
Right.
And and one of the greatest things was like we was at the 6th precinct. Well, I was at the 6th precinct helping Joe Warner out. They were doing tours there late last year, and Joe called me and he's like, "Hey, can you cover for us for this weekend?"
You gotta call him for National Joe Day.
Yes, I did.
That should be
Yes, I do.
Yes.
But he asked me to come and help him out on a Friday and Saturday, and he ended up not being able to make it because he caught COVID.
Oh.
Shoot.
So they were doing tours, and so we was there, and we wasn't getting anything. I was in the basement, and I had everything going, and nothing was happening. I said, you know what?
Rolling downhill.
Let's everybody go in here, and then we'll do an EVP session. And I had everybody. There was chairs in there, so everybody sat in a circle. And I said, all right, we'll start with you, and we'll introduce ourselves. And we went through the room, and this one guy, I guess he lost count. He didn't know it was his turn, and I'm like, hey. And he's like, I'm Chris. And then you hear in the recording, Everett. And it was like, Everett, clear as day. And when I played it back, and they heard it, everybody just freaked out. And it was like, we didn't have nothing the whole night, but that right there made their night.
Right, sure.
Right.
So,
Because it's there and you can't deny it.
absolutely.
Yeah. And sometimes you might get that one thing, but that one thing is huge.
Yeah.
Like that, it goes back to that night in Salem. And I'm sorry you missed it. That's what you get for going to that. And,
I was tired and I passed out. Me and Wiggy.
whatever. But Wiggy was pregnant. I don't know what your excuse was.
I empathically felt her pregnancy. I've been there.
Shut up.
And I was as tired as she was.
I know. Anyway, but it was there. I mean,
Yes.
and then it's like it just rejuvenates. It gets you so excited and scared and stuff at the same time. You're feeling everything. It's like, cool. Oh my God, there's something here. How can I go to sleep now?
Have you ever encountered a true apparition?
I've seen one, and I think I talked about it on the last Ghost Buzz I was on, but
I don't remember.
it was
Ghost bugs, you know.
yeah, it was years ago, probably 25 years ago, and I was in Tennessee, and me and my buddy was leaving my cousin's house, and it was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. We're driving down this gravel road, and it's out in the middle of the country. There's no houses
That's
around.
so
Both sides of the roads it was lined with trees. There was nothing around.
right.
And I'm driving, he's half asleep, and then I seen somebody walking across the road. And I'm like, who is this dumbass that's walking out here at 2 o'clock in the morning in the country?
In the middle
And
of
then the
nowhere.
closer I got, I could see he was wearing a uniform, an old style uniform. And then when I got right up on him, he had a rifle. And he walked right through a tree.
Mm.
And I'm like,
Right.
and I just
And you
kept
hear so
driving.
many of those that happen in Gettysburg,
Yeah.
where then people walk through cannons. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's like,
Okay, that's driving down the road. So that's the only
But I've
apparition.
never experienced, I mean,
like people
But
say,
this
I
is
woke up
what
and there was
I
one
know.
at the end of my bed.
I don't know, because when I had my haunted home and it would talk right in my ear, I could feel the
But could you
breath.
see
It
it?
freaked me out. I couldn't see it, and I always said, if I see it, I will just freeze and die right there.
Yeah.
And even when my parents died, I wanted validation. Are
But
you
don't
around
show
I
me
said,
you.
Don't come. I'll shit myself.
I know.
And,
I'll die. I'll be there with you.
and now I wish I wouldn't have
Again.
said that out loud.
No, but I think as your parents, if it's because I remember going to spend the night at grandma's and trying to be sleeping in grandpa's room, and I'm like, oh, I think I'll pass.
Right.
Because it wasn't that long after he died. Like it was within a year, or just too fresh for me. And
So
but I did. She goes, your grandpa wouldn't do that to you.
Right.
And then I thought about it.
But he
and
wouldn't have
would.
to.
No, yes, he would.
You
Yes,
would have
you
to
would.
experience
Hey, Carol.
that. And even though we're ghost hunters, I say, if I were to walk out there and bump into an Eloise patient, turn the corner, leave it, excuse me guys, I gotta go. You would hear me scream so loud, and I might run out of the building
But
and
that's
not
like-
come back in. I don't know how I would feel. So even though we're a ghost hunter and we're doing this and we're playing
It's
with our
so
gadgets,
scary.
and we see light ups and our hair stands on end and we get the heebie-jeebies,
Yeah.
we,
Sometimes
if
they're.
I see one, what are you guys gonna, I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm gonna
scream
do.
probably.
I will have
I'll
a
pee
freaking
or something will
heart
happen.
attack. We all want that,
I have
but I'm
seen it,
scared to
but
get-
I've
well, I
never
know
seen
Tanya
it.
would run.
And then
Oh
we
my
went
God.
on
I would
Startled,
freeze.
But I
Oh,
never
we were at the
actually
Sixth
screamed.
Precinct, and that was so funny. This guy says, I said something, and he says, he's like, I said something, and then all of a sudden he's like, something about, I thought I saw something over there, and all of a sudden he's like, and there I go running out the door. I'm so sweet. I said, I gotta work on that, folks.
Did you really?
Yes!
I was there with you. When did
That
that happen?
was when that guy told me he caught something in that one area. That's when you were on the other side of the basement.
I'm supposed to be here for you guys.
You're running.
Bye.
Ghost Hunting 101, don't do what I just did. But you're gonna.
I
It's
don't
scary.
know if they're gonna be able to hear it, but I'm gonna play it. But I do have that EVP from the Detroit 6th Precinct. So
Oh.
yeah.
we'll see if they can hear it. But
Here, Jan, hold
Yeah.
it up to the
Yo, wait. She can hold it up to
I'll
the.
play it for us first, and then
Okay.
we'll replay it for them.
We're in the basement of the 6th Precinct. We're going to introduce ourselves. My name is Joe. My name is Karen. Denise. Steven. Beth. Calvin.
Shut up.
Do you hear
Here,
it? Yes.
stay.
Plain as day, and I'm deaf.
Plain as day. You got it? Just hit the play button. And it's like, he froze and then he's like, Chris, and then you hear,
And that was his last name.
Alright, Joe's gonna point it out though.
No, but Chris
We're in
Everett,
the
this is
basement of
clear.
the 6th Precinct. We're going to introduce ourselves. My name is Joe.
Give him a point when it's coming.
My name is Karen.
I'm Denise.
Steven. Beth. Calvin.
Oh my god, that is just so
That is
plain.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
when I played it back for them, they just flipped out.
right.
So it was just something that cool happened. I love getting EVPs.
Oh, I love it.
That's what I want to start doing with our team. Because, and we've even, Whitney started us, which was good. So it's always good to have more than one person on a team with ideas. Whitney started us because we used to, when we first started, just video everything. So now we have a 3-hour thing to watch. And Whitney's like, no, break it into 15 minutes. And then take a break.
And listen to it.
Because
Take a
I
break
have
and listen
to.
to it.
Well, and that's the thing is, you
Even
know,
if you
Yeah,
just
but Whitney,
hit the
I
button,
remember,
turn it off, and
initiated
turn it
it.
back on.
Because we say a lot of things and we all forget and just do what we do. Just like when we go into a house, we're going in with a game plan and we're all going to stay together, do this and that. And then one's on one floor, one's
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're scared.
yeah, they're bad at
And
it.
that's
They're
what
awful.
a lot of people don't realize, like when I first started out, I had a GoPro, I had 2 video cameras, I had a voice recorder, and my phone.
I think
And
the
I'm
less
recording
the better.
everything, and it's like I spend the next day and a half going through all my evidence.
It can take forever.
And it
The
can
more
take
cameras you
forever.
got.
It takes
I can't imagine, like, on these ghost shows that are on TV that are filling up a whole hour, how many people it takes to actually go through that to put something together.
But that's where they're misleading though, because everybody watches. the
Well,
Well, you know,
shows.
it's like CSI though,
Yeah.
too.
Well, they-
CSI, oh, send it out for DNA, and it'll be back in 3 hours. No, that's not how it works. Right,
And
right.
it's like we just said earlier, you know, you're not going to get evidence all the time.
All the time.
But
And
every
listening
show
to that
has
stuff
evidence.
when you're not getting evidence. And some of the best evidence we've caught has been, you notice it in the moment, kind of. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it. You can tell.
well, like obviously in Salem, but in Eloise, I saw that happening in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
And that works good for me when I can see it and I can, because I watched it before because I thought it was just, you know, I'm old and I'm just screwed. And
that's one thing that I do when I go, like you asked me how I prepare. When I go to these investigations, when I do the walkthrough, I always have my phone recorder going. At the Parrot Cafe, I did not. And I heard a disembodied voice.
did you really?
Yeah.
Could you make out with us? I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah. It's, hello. And it was a woman's voice. And I jerked my head around to see who was in the kitchen with me. And everybody was still in the other room. And Carrie, can't remember her last name, from Indiana. She was coming in.
Rockheimer, my buddy.
That's it.
Yeah.
She
We'll
was
be
walking
seeing
in.
her tomorrow.
And I was like, did you just say something? She's like, no. And I said, somebody just said hello. It was a woman's voice. And it was like right here.
Yeah.
And it was
Isn't that
like,
crazy?
but I didn't have my recorder.
I
And
know.
I broke my golden rule because everybody always says, oh, I got this. And I was like, did you record it? And they're like, no. Then didn't happen.
But
Broke my golden rule, but
sometimes,
Yeah.
but you know, here's my thing. When I experience something, because I'm starting to pay attention more to my feelings and if I feel something, I say something to somebody. I don't care if they know what I do or whatever. I'm going to say it. So, because I got something to tell you guys later. And I told my mom, because I said, when I tell those guys, I want them to know that I came home and told you this. and so I just tell, it doesn't matter who I tell, but I'm telling somebody so that I can tell somebody. Somebody else knows.
Kind of like a validation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to say. Well, we've said that because we've gone
that's the
home.
Parrot Cafe.
We've gone home
I
after
was just
an
gonna say,
investigation,
so, you know, look like
Horse and buggy,
and
the hats that these
we've
guys are wearing.
said something that happened to us there, and looked at each other and went, "That happened to me too." Why didn't we tell
Right.
each other when we
Sounds
were
like that.
there and investigate it? And
Oh.
even doing this, sometimes you just take it in
This is-
passing.
I'll show you all.
Like, it's just me, but
This is
here,
insane.
3
And you
people
can't-
experienced
can't.
it,
Exactly.
and we should have, if we all would have opened our mouths and said it at the time, we could have tried reenacting it in that area and brought the equipment to that area.
And that's kind of what happened to me last week when I went to the funeral.
that.
In the funeral, I can't describe it, I had the tinglies, but not here, in my back. And then I felt, the only word I can use to describe it is pressure, but it's not like something pushing in my back.
Yeah.
It's like somebody standing that close to you that you can feel them there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That kind of pressure is what I'm talking.
Time
And
to
it was
take it off.
happening at this funeral, like, I'm like, first I ignored it. I was like, and then I just had to lean into Katrina and say, Katrina, I've got the tingles. I didn't go into the whole part of it being till after the service because the priest was talking. And I thought it was inappropriate. But then she said, over here. So we were kind of on the same side. It was kind of like happened, and I believe it was the person we went to the funeral for. She was with us every day for as long as I've been there. Every single day, all day if she could.
Right.
And I told her too, I said, Kathleen, when you go, you better let me know when you're here. Because I know you ain't going nowhere. Because I know you know we don't know how to do nothing without you.
So, Tanya says that Alcatraz is on the bucket list.
Ooh, Alcatraz.
Especially once.
When are we doing that?
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, when is Phenomenon and Unknown Paranormal doing a joint venture to Alcatraz?
Give it
That
time
would
in
be
planning.
cool.
She's the
Yeah,
one that
I
schedules everything.
The mill.
So
We're
Tom-
talking about going in the mill
I
this
know.
year and doing an event.
Yeah.
There's just so many places out there that I want to go to.
Oh, and there's a ton.
You know, and
There's so many. And what the
Mansfield.
hell is up with
We're
Ohio?
planning Mansfield.
I
If you
cannot
wanna wait,
believe.
Yeah,
it's
actually,
cheaper
yeah.
the more you go. We're planning it
We're
in
hoping
September.
did you
Yeah.
see the one that's got like the
September.
6 locations for the
No.
set price? I think it was the Underground Paranormal, Austin Maynard, I think. He's the one that posted it, but you can go to different locations, and the 6 precincts one of them, but there's 6 locations, and it's like really cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
When is that gonna be? Do you remember? Like,
It's this year in the spring or summer. I'll put. I think
Cool.
it's on our Facebook page.
all right, cool.
But we're thinking about doing that because there's 5 or 6 locations in Ohio, and then the 6th precinct, and
Because Ohio is just comprised of, I'm convinced, everything in Ohio is haunted.
well, it's,
Everything in Ohio. I don't know why, but there's every time I read a book or watch a show, it's Ohio. What the hell happened in Ohio?
once you get outside of Toledo, it's all rural. It's all farmland.
Oh, I know, right?
So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of old towns and stuff that's gonna have something that's haunted.
Right. My friend is having a house built in Ohio, and now she just sent a thing the other day. They're digging a hole finally for her house, and they're like, oh, "We need to go investigate what they're digging."
What are they gonna find?
Because I swear, every time I turn around, it's in Ohio, Ohio, Ohio. It's like the most haunted place in the state in the United States. It's got to be.
Right.
It's crazy. And you would think it would be further east, but I just always Ohio.
Well, there's a lot of places. The Axe Murder House. They just put it up for sale for, I think it's $2 million.
Oh, well, let's go in on it.
If we can hit the lotto, then we'll buy it.
Lizzie Borden just went on sale for
I
$2
like
million.
Lizzie
That's
Borden.
it.
I like Lizzie Borden.
Yeah.
That's it.
500 grand a
That's
piece and you
Axe
own
Murder.
it.
Oh, is that what they're
It's
going?
in Utah.
No, this is in
Oh, no.
Falls
that is
River,
the ass house.
Massachusetts.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's a different.
Different house.
Lizzie Borden's associated with axe murder, which I think is a cast iron. I have my own theory. The
Yes.
nursery rhymes all
The
along.
CSI investigation.
They're
You
right.
have the DNA
We
here
spent
in 3
the
hours.
night. We spent the night as Lizzie Borden's house on the anniversary of those deaths of her parents. We saw crime scene photos. We saw where it was, so we got to see the pictures of the walls.
Well, they actually did a
If
reenactment.
it was
of
an axe, and I don't have to
And
be a police
she
officer.
was supposed
If
to
it
be
wasn't, and she was supposed to
ironing
be,
handkerchiefs. that
Yeah, the
day.
morning, yes.
right, that was her excuse. I was ironing.
It makes
handkerchiefs
sense.
all day. But if you had an axe, you wield
I getcha.
an axe.
It wasn't on an
Even a
axe, I
hatchet,
getcha.
you're going like this, so you're going to have lots of spray on the ceiling and everything. Most of the blood splatter, like he was
It's
murdered
like right
on the couch,
above them.
and most of it's like on the wall,
On the
right
wall behind him,
by
right.
his head, not on the ceiling and everything.
Right.
And if you look at the skull
On both of them.
It is
on
kind
the
of a
appearance, there's
V-shape.
a couple V shapes. Could it be the end of the axe? Yeah, but all those cast let me go to the Felton farmhouse and bring one.
Those irons are so heavy.
There's cast
Weird.
iron. You used to put them on the flame.
You put
get
one
them
on
down
that
on
wood burning stove.
Right.
and iron your clothes.
Maybe
If
she
you
was
think
getting beaten with it.
like she
Oh, you could just
whacked him
Boom.
and then stood over him
And that's
and
a
then
great
you get a
weapon
little
too,
splat.
because it's not.
And I think that's what she did.
I'm gonna
That
get
was
one.
an iron. Now whether Lizzie did it or the help or whatever, we don't know.
Right. Or if
Because
it was a conspiracy. Or
right
that's
after
right.
everything happened and she was acquitted, her servant moved to what, Texas or Montana and got a horse
Or
farm?
horse farm.
Well, servants back then just didn't.
Well, that's
so-
the Irish immigrant.
Well, if
Nice.
anybody
Right.
from Lizzie Borden House is watching,
Yeah, we went to the house.
Winnie's giving another shout out to Jack.
Yeah,
Yes, Jack.
He was our host at the Lizzie Borden
If you go to
House.
the Lizzie Borden house, I hope you have the pleasure of meeting
Yeah,
Jack.
she was
Yes.
a great guy.
Yes.
Very fun, very entertaining.
Yes.
So what's on your guys' list this year?
Well, I'm
Tomorrow.
gonna get a mani-pedi. And,
Oh, let me know when you go. My flyhoppers need some attention. Let me
no,
tell you.
oh my god.
No, tomorrow we're going to Memphis, Michigan,
Yes.
and
Oh.
we're doing the Memphis
Long
Bar.
distance information, give me Memphis, Michigan. Help me find the ghouls
Help me.
who passed on. I gotta finish writing that. I'm not ready. Okay.
Judge. There's supposed to be jail cells in the basement,
Here come the judge.
but they don't
Here
know
come the
where.
judge.
So we gotta
We're gonna
we
try
get
to,
access to the basement. We're gonna try to look around, see where that could have been. But it was built in 1850 something. And it's always been a bar on the main floor, which
Floor, I
is
thought.
confusing
Maybe
because
I
that
can
would
remember.
be
I wrote
during
it down.
Prohibition. So there's a big mystery there, Scooby.
No, not really. That guy was making moonshine.
Right.
Got arrested.
And there's a hotel above, and she said the history she got in researching a little there was the hotel was once rented out as residences, once as hotels. It used to
No,
just
there
be
was
letting
only-
people vagrants stay there.
That was only a 10-year
different
period.
things.
But
Okay.
mostly it was a hotel.
Yeah.
Except for that 10-year span where it was just rented out to vagrants, which a lot of them, they had 3 fires, which was ironic that you said 3 in your
That's
place.
weird.
Yeah. And they used to have a ballroom on the 3rd floor,
On the 3rd floor.
which no longer exists because there was fire caused by one of the vagrants who had schizophrenia. So you've got that mental, and that does
And
cause
at some point there was a
activity.
nursery there as well.
Yeah, that was for
Amidst all of
family.
this. Mhm.
It's just, it's an old
It's
place.
intriguing what
And
we
then
have so
Memphis is
far.
like as big as this table. No offense. But I did look at the population. The population of Memphis currently is like still under 2,000 people.
Oh.
So,
But it was like,
so I think
it was
built-
rural, and back then, because they said something about farms around there too.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
it
gonna
was
be
farms.
tons.
They talked about
Yeah.
oxen. I looked a little bit. So they had different stables and stuff there, but they also used to then, because it's kind of by Port Huron, they would
Yeah, it's
roll
by
the lumber into the river, and
and it would connect to the, what was it, the Black River? It's called from the Black River to the
Yeah.
St. Clair
is it
River.
the Black River or the?
I think so.
I
It was black, yeah.
I think the Black River to the St. Clair River.
thought it was a different name, but I'm not.
It could
sure.
be. I could be wrong.
I couldn't.
I highly doubt it. I'm sure I'll right. No, but anyway, this place sounds absolutely fascinating. So anyway, my point in the population was, being that this place was so large, it was probably used for many things, especially since they had that big ballroom. It was probably a common gathering place for
Right.
bingo.
Townsfolk.
Or you
That's
for
the way they did it
potlucks
back in
or-
the day.
Sure.
They had the
Right.
school, the
If
church.
you did anything, it was a lot of maybe community events
Yes.
were done in this place.
Right.
Holly says she knows the place. They have good food.
Oh.
Okay, her.
Oh.
Who?
Holly DiMaggio.
Oh, really?
Laverne DeFazio.
tomorrow.
Did she say she's buying us lunch? Is that what she said?
Yeah, I think that's how I read it.
No, but I'm looking forward to it. And then,
And then
across-
prior to the investigation, we're going to the Memphis Cemetery. They have a
Yeah.
thing called the Witch's Ball, so we're going to go out there early and spend just an hour at the cemetery and investigate. It's actually a huge marble or granite sphere, highly polished, on a pediment, a square pediment for the miller. So it's like a grave marker for all the millers there. But it's said by other people that have went online that when you gaze into this ball, you can see spirits behind you.
So we'll give it a whirl.
We'll give it a whirl.
And the
But Memphis, Michigan is also a bluff. So we're doing this during the day. I do not recommend hunting Memphis, Michigan, Memphis Cemetery at night.
Oh, because you will
Because
die.
they told us like no less than 3 feet behind this
It
sphere.
goes
it's
down
like
It's
far.
huge. Yeah,
So-
you're gonna die.
So don't hunt that cemetery at night.
Yeah, go in the daytime.
Be safe always.
Yes, always safety first.
We don't want to be calling.
Even in ghost
we
hunting,
don't want to use the spirit box for you.
which is why we stay together. You know, at
Yes,
least have
that's
one
why
other
we have a
person
Bible.
with you. You know, especially old buildings. You don't know
Even
how
Pete in the
sound.
woods. Take a buddy, a Peabody.
That's right, Peabody.
Go to the.
Oh, is that Peabody and Sherman?
Well, we
You
went to
remember
Salem, and
Peabody
right
and
just the
Sherman?
other side of Salem is Pivotty, is how they say it in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Pivotty. So take a Pivotty.
But it's Peabody.
Take a Pivotty to the Privy.
Oh my gosh, but traveling is the best. There's so many places I'd love to go. But apparently I don't know, I have to go. I could spend the rest of my life doing Ohio, I think. And I don't know why that is.
Well,
It's so fascinating to me.
The one thing I've noticed that since I started doing investigations and stuff is now I look at buildings, I'm like, well, I like to investigate there. Or,
Yeah.
That's an old building, I like to investigate there.
Because,
No.
and that's the thing, because our country is so young. When you think about it, it's not like in Europe where these things are centuries old
Right.
and stuff. So you got massive haunting going on over there. We're pretty young. So I think a lot of places are just finally coming into that spot where you can say it's, you know, it might have been just one person, but now it's 21 or 30. You know, I'm just saying, I don't know. It's just, we're a baby compared to, you know, the rest of the world.
Absolutely.
But you go into buildings, like where I used to work, the building was over 100 years old, and it was haunted. I know it was haunted. It was the elevator just worked by itself. You'd be sitting there, and then all of a sudden we'd be the only ones in the building, in the basement, and it would come down and open up. You'd hear it go up to a different floor. You'd hear it go from our floor up somewhere else, and then come.
But it doesn't have to be 100 years old.
No, it doesn't.
It could be a brand new
Oh, it
house.
sure can.
You
Because
never,
you
never know
land.
what was there.
Your land, and God knows the skirmishes that must have happened in and around this area over land. You know, I mean, there's probably it's just I mean, no, it doesn't. You can have a brand spanking new house, and
Right.
your house is screwed. It's like,
Well, and just because America is new as a
But the
democracy or
land
a government, but you have a lot of native
now a lot of native,
and
but
They were
it
here.
wasn't as densely populated as it is now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. But like, I'd love to go to Europe sometime and go into some of
That'd
those
be great.
old. Wouldn't that be awesome?
yeah.
Whitney said the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery with the Revolutionary War soldiers is crazy.
Yeah.
Where's
Oh,
that?
that's
No.
that's in
Sleepy Hollow, New York.
Sleepy Hollow, New York was a very, very cool
You know,
place.
they had those
Does it got the headless horse on there?
Yes, yes.
Go there and
We
investigate.
always
see the
decapitated as a
We didn't
souvenir.
really investigate while we were there.
No,
And
it was just fascinating. to walk
fascinating
around.
just to look at everything.
It was raining.
Well,
yeah,
it was
sure.
raining.
I
We were
know.
on our 9-day trip and had deadlines to be at certain places, so by the time we hit that, It was kind of late. Actually,
It was crappy
the
out.
gatekeeper
Yeah.
at the cemetery was
Oh, yeah.
bitching at us on the way out. We'll be there when we're done. Just a minute. We're from Michigan. We drove a long way for
Did you
this.
see this license plate? But no, it was just fascinating. And because my niece said something, I said, oh my God, these people literally died.
Oh, we didn't
For our
even see
country.
half of it.
And she said, oh, it's massive, yeah. And she
The
said,
old Dutch
she
cemetery.
said, no, they died for just the idea of our country, and that made it was so profound. And so almost, I spent the whole time I was there apologizing to people because I'm like, I'm so sorry we've done what we've done. And
You
because
did.
I know this
You did.
isn't what you, and I did. I apologize. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I felt awful
Like
because
she was
these
there.
people fought for something that we've just
Took for granted and abused. And
abused. Right there, abused. And yeah, and it's like I felt so bad. These people died for that. And it was fascinating to see the and the one guy, I don't know why this was on his headstone. He was a very proud man, apparently. Whitney? What was that guy's name? Whitney, I don't know. And Whitney, we were kind of separated. And she calls me over, she goes, come look at this. And it's got this guy's name. And it's got this pretty long story on there. And he had something like, what was it?
90.
No.
89. Yeah, it was up there.
It was, I thought it was in the hundreds.
Kids.
It
Children.
was crazy.
85.
89 kids. Well, yeah, I would probably put that on my headstone too.
And proud of it.
And proud of it. Oh my
Cheese. Cheese came up.
But maybe he was a principal. Maybe he was a teacher.
It was so funny.
Good.
Like, why would you put that on your head? But I mean, come on, some stamina there.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot no blanks.
Wow.
But that was crazy. That was I've never seen. I did take a picture of that because that was amazing to me. But
So, what is the best piece of evidence you guys have captured?
Oh.
Captured.
Yes.
Captured.
Not experienced, captured.
I think after the reenactment,
In Eloise?
yeah,
You like that one?
I love that one.
I thought I had Lizzie Borden looking out the window at me for
She
a year
thought it
and
for a
half.
long time.
For a year.
She
You
did.
can look at it, and when you look at it, I can show you when you see Lizzie
You
Borden,
do, you
the
do.
updo, the high neck dress, and everything. And I kept playing with it, trying to get it clear and share it because I've
Different
shared it. And
filters
people are
and-
looking in different spots. It's like, how can you make people see what you see? And I shared it, and I'm in the filter, and I started messing around with it again one day, and I'm zooming in and zooming out, and I'm like, what? And I'm zooming in and zooming out. There's a whole nother lace sheer behind a curtain and a lace. So there's three
So it's-
things of curtain.
Yeah.
So the lace pattern
Just
created
pixelated.
Lizzie Borden. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? For a year I thought I captured Lizzie Borden. And it's lace? Are you kidding
I
me?
even stopped talking. I never disputed her or agreed with her or whatever. I'm like, I just like, because I did see it, but I didn't think. But, you know, another good piece, we did, I don't know if this is something we captured.
Or Hale, I mean.
Which one?
Just
Hale.
that.
Oh, that whole thing.
Yes.
That
whole
was-
thing, and we do got it on.
Oh, we
video.
did capture. Okay,
Yes.
right, yes. Tell them.
Well, I don't know.
We were at a restaurant
Yeah.
in Michigan.
We like
And
to
this
see
is when we
restaurants.
first started Ghostbusting.
It was our first real investigation.
It was
wasn't
our
Yeah.
first real investigation.
This is
outside
what made
of our
us
own
big.
stuff.
Oh, we
And
were
it was
famous.
like-
We were famous for like 3
Hale was
minutes.
a small
Yes.
town too, and I felt like, ooh,
We had,
they were
like-
this short of having a parade for us coming up.
No, sir, we just started our page, our phenomenon
Yeah,
page,
so
and
we
we
got-
had like 200 to start. 200 members on our page. We announced we were going to Hale. And all of a sudden, we just shot up to like 600 within
So the
that
whole
week.
town liked you.
The whole town, yes. It was all from
And
hell.
we got a lot of
Lots of
stuff.
you guys.
And I think that changed some of the way we did private stuff or big things because everybody
Yeah, it was
knew
our
where we were
first
going. And there was a
real big
farm on
thing.
this property that was tore down. This farm was there for generations. And then a restaurant was built there. Well, the town is small, so everybody know who lived on the farm before and who lived
Everybody
there.
knows
The evidence
everybody.
we were getting,
Yeah.
we actually, like, we got a call and we were like, this is great, because one of the granddaughters called us and gave us tons of information to go on. And it was like I was an author gonna write a book. It was fascinating. I didn't have to do any research. She told us all of it. And then what we were getting as evidence and started putting out there, we had to take everything down because we were offending
Family
the
members,
historical
yeah.
family members. So never again will I involve people
Right.
because we went for evidence and it's not our fault and it wasn't a terrible bad reflection, but they didn't want. I couldn't even use the first name because everybody knew who that Joe was.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean?
there's 200 people in this town, and everybody knows
So-
Joe or everybody knows
So
John.
we got a lot of stuff there. And what was weird is when we first started out, we didn't have SLS cameras or grid lights or any of that. And we were going very old school. Ed and Lorraine Warren, we had a candle method technique. We did have a spirit box. She was doing the energy, like drawing what came to her head and channeling. I shit you not. We were asking questions here with candles. They had spirit box going, but they couldn't hear what we were saying, like they were headphone and saying what
Kind
was
of like
coming
the
across
Estes
this.
method.
Yes, so we had that going on with candle method, and she was drawing, and all three things started.
Of course,
Connecting.
Everything was
What the
lining up. That was nuts.
That's
The
weird.
table
Yeah.
number, a
Yeah.
number even came up, and we were sitting at that table.
It said,
It
I
was-
forget the question
Well,
we
you
asked now.
asked where did he used to
Where
sit
did you
when
used
he
to
came
sit?
here?
And he said a number, and that didn't mean anything to me, but the owner's wife
The
was
owner
sitting next
jumped
to us. She jumped up, and she looked at her, she's like, oh my god. And then we all looked at it. I didn't know these tables were numbered like that. So when he said a number, or we responded in a number, it didn't mean anything to us until she reacted, and then she's looking underneath the table, and I'm like, that was cool, you're right.
Like, holy shit, we're professionals now, right?
Nope, yeah.
And so don't let the lack of equipment stop you. Do
Oh,
your
God.
research, you can do stuff, because that was one of the
Equipment
most
ain't nothing.
beneficial, and that was cool to see it all interacting.
That was neat.
And we didn't.
To do
we
three
had
different things.
$30 of equipment on the table.
Yeah, right.
So it was
And
fun.
that was right. And another one I like that I forgot about. Oh, and by the way, when I walked into the bathroom, I turned on the light.
Oh, you had something happen in the bathroom. I didn't want to say nothing.
I did.
Okay, but hold on. When you
I
said
gotta go.
Captain John Buckout, 240 children.
What?
240.
240. See, that's what I thought. 240
Save your
children.
hobby stories. I want to see if it happens to me.
But wait, I want to see. Wait,
I
I
hope
left
it
it.
happened to you when
I
it
left
happened.
it exactly the way it was.
Don't
when
tell
I-
me you saw a mouse.
You're not even
No, I didn't
listening.
see nothing like that.
I left it exactly
Oh.
Now they're going off and
Yeah, the family.
investigating.
Gotta give a shout out to Jeremy Morse. He's a new investigator. He works with me. Up and coming investigator. He's really good. And he helped out a few times at OE, so
Is he with the team or?
he's got his own team. And I forget what it's called. Metro Paranormal something. M&B Paranormal. But no,
Alright.
Jeremy's really good. He's helped us out at OE's. Very good with people, so
Cool.
he's gonna be a good investigator.
We need more. But while they're running off investigating, I do want to give a shout out also to Tiffany Renee at Moonlit Mystic. She made us this awesome, I don't know if you can see from here, pendulum. It's got a little ghost on it. It's adorable. And she's going to be coming on our show next month. So you can check out some of the other things she makes and sells. And
Who made those?
this is from Tiffany Marie, or Tiffany
Oh.
Renee.
She made that for you?
For us.
Ah, is that cool? I love it. Oops.
Well,
That's
thank you, Carla.
Cool. What?
We are finally on Instagram and Twitter.
Well, yes, Carla, thank you.
After 5 seasons.
Woo!
She's been posting the links on.
Yeah, she has. I did notice that. Thank you, Carla. Now you gotta get our YouTube channel up.
She isn't. Because I don't even have Instagram. Or
I've never gone on Instagram.
I think I downloaded Twitter once and I'm like, what do I do? And then I
Well,
never went back.
Here's the thing, isn't Twitter the one with 240 words or less?
I
Something like that?
don't get up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's way too few words for me. I text, and my kids call it a novel. I say, so I'll text you later. What kind of novel are you going to send me today, Mom?
So what you have happened in the bathroom?
Oh, no, I'm not going to tell you because you're going to do it.
Because I'm going to do it.
Yeah, Cassie, I had her do the
We're
same
gonna
thing.
do
We're leaving the bathroom the same, just to see if it happens to you. All right, I'll tell you. But here,
I was just in there.
the fan was on, the light is off, okay? The door's shut, you know how the door swings shut.
Yeah.
So I opened the door, stuck my arm in there to turn on the light, and it spit out a towel.
Did it spit out a towel for you?
No.
I don't know. Carol was there the whole time.
I tried it after I left. I tried to get it. It's never.
Sink.
See?
The towel's right next to the sink.
It sure is.
I was getting ready to walk out of the bathroom.
I've
And
never.
I didn't smell anything while I was in there. But as I'm getting ready to walk out, I got this really foul smell.
Oh, that's the plumbing here.
that's
This
the
is
plumbing.
never you.
But,
It's sewer gas.
okay.
I
when
smell it.
No,
Yeah.
you turn the water on, it's running.
You can
right
smell
now.
it, yes.
Nice. I didn't notice it earlier.
And it's been
or
sitting
anything.
for months and months.
Okay.
Tap.
Debunk.
The tap.
The tap. Look.
Now
tap,
sink and then tap.
We're talking about the water.
But you turn my
Okay,
head.
something's
But
now acting with us.
I think so.
Who's here with us? Is anybody here with us right now? Can you give us a name?
But the latest the thing is motion detector too, and you turn it on the light.
But it's never happened before.
I
ever.
know, but
We're gonna
could.
try it again. I tried it when I left the bathroom to see. I had her do it when she went in. I've been in that bathroom a lot. I go to the bathroom wherever I am a lot. And I've been here multiple times. So it's never done that to me before. And you know those stupid motion detector things?
Yeah.
I can't get the sinks to work in half of the places. You don't know what you gotta do. You're like this.
I'm just
No,
reaching
come
up
on,
and
I
just
know.
gonna yank it.
Right. And yeah, but that was weird, and it spit it out, and I would have ran back out and told you before, but I had to. But it did it, and it's never done that to me before, and it's just weird.
And I did the same thing to you.
No,
No, I had the smell.
she had the smell.
Yeah, that's
I didn't smell, like I said, the whole time I was in there, just when I was about to open up the door.
But the smell is from the tap because it's been sitting for months and months.
So before I had to go potty, we were all engaged, not with the 200 and some babies.
Wow.
But Joe said something. I wanted to get back to that topic, but I couldn't hold. Coffee's a diuretic, and I couldn't hold it anymore. What were we talking about? Because I was anxious to hear and engage in that conversation. Did we?
Hell if I know.
Jesus,
we were talking about
Cassie.
Dale, and we were talking about.
What were we
Well, the
talking
best-
about at the
The
restaurant?
best,
the best
evidence
evidence.
that you guys have.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Gettysburg, though, I liked. We went out one night in Gettysburg, and there was just a field next to our hotel. And
Darius.
Woo! Just one more thing, Darius. And no, we were walking in this field. We weren't really investigating. We all grabbed one piece. Cassie had a camera. I had a tape recorder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had
I had
Meter or
the
something.
a meter
and I
of some
had
sort.
the spirit box.
Yeah, spirit box. That's all we had, and we weren't really investigating. We're just gonna walk in this field. So we started. I mean,
Which
just
was
a
a
quick
big
thing.
field.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
all of Gettysburg
Well,
was,
I'm
right?
just saying, big field that, you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's not had anything built on it.
yeah.
So we were walking, and me and Janet got a voice on the spirit box, and then Cassie's taking pictures the whole time, and now later when we look back, there's that bedroll or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and that happened at the same time as the voice, and it's a voice what I thought was a girl.
But then they said Scott, and you can.
I
and
can hear it
sounds
say
more
Scott, but it sounds like a young boy.
Young
And, you know,
boy.
boys as young as 10
Like a
were
young
in
son.
the Civil War.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a guy who hasn't quite gone through puberty completely yet, you know, which was not uncommon.
Right.
And so it did say Scott, but at first it was just the tone of voice. You thought it was a woman.
It said, we said something about, I said, sorry, Abe, because I had that cardboard.
Oh, yeah. We had
stuffed it in my arm and said, sorry, Abe. And then, right then it said, Abraham, and you said, you know, or no,
Did it say Lincoln?
it said something, Abe or something.
Abe or
And
something.
then you said, you know, Abraham,
And then it said
and
Lincoln.
then it said Lincoln, and then we asked who we were talking to, and it said
It said
Scott.
Scott. And then she got this picture, and we walked this field. It was dark, and there was nothing in this field. Nothing. They had a path cut through this field where people could walk. Because you walk to the next street over, and you can go down to the National Cemetery and stuff like that. So I think they cut that for people to walk through. And there was nothing in this. And this is, you can see through it. It's the craziest
Well,
thing.
it looks like and we've shared it on our page before a couple of times. It
It's
looks
like
like a
still
light
a-
anomaly. You know how, like, if you take a picture at night and there's a moth there and it reflects really big, but you can kind of make out the wings and the body if you look.
But I've never seen
This
anything
looks
big.
like a bedroll, like a solar.
And my mom was the one that
And
brought
we are
that up.
the
We
one
were just saying we see the cylinder thing,
Yeah.
and my mom was the one. It looks like a bedroll, and then you have that in your head, you can actually see where it would be
But
tied.
she wasn't the only one. And when
Yeah.
after we posted it, a couple of other people also said bedroll.
A bedroll. And Scott obviously would have a bedroll, and we kind of didn't know we caught this all at the same time. We knew we had the voice, but we didn't know we had that picture.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so we reviewed it.
And it was like, wow, that was really cool. And that was the thing, we weren't really going out to investigate or take some, I didn't expect to find anything or see anything.
Right.
Right.
It was just, we'll walk through here, and we did, and it was very cool. It was very cool.
Well, isn't that amazing when you can go through evidence 2 or 3 times, and when you do realize, hey, I got something, it's like, holy cow.
Because
And
we
you
caught
try
all
and find-
kinds of shit
Right.
that
Well,
looks
you
like
caught.
things, but it's
We
it's
can
like,
debunk it.
yeah, we could debunk
Right.
it.
The best piece of evidence we caught was I went on an investigation. It was a private residence, firefighter that was having a lot of issues. Stepdaughter had played with a Ouija board with her friends. They thought it was fun until it moved on its own, and they freaked out and shoved it under the bed.
Yeah.
But he was experiencing a lot of stuff, and we went there, and that was the first time I dealt with something that, in my opinion, it was something evil.
Yeah.
That was the first time I had something thrown, and we saw it get thrown. You
What
know,
was thrown at you?
the EMF those EM pumps, the little square boxes. They got a green light and a blue light.
Oh yeah.
And they hum. They just create energy. Well, they were brand new. I just got them, so I set them up on the shelves in this room. And as I'm talking like me and you are to the homeowner, we just saw this blue streak go across. Bam! You heard it hit the wall. And I was like, what was that? And I looked and it just broke apart. So I was like, holy cow. So I set up a grid pin. And then later on I moved it, and every time I set up my grid pin, I would set up my video camera behind it. Well, I moved the grid pin to the hallway because we kept hearing stuff in the hallway. So I moved it and I turned around and grabbed my video camera. And as I'm setting up my video camera, I captured something. Never knew I captured it until probably 2 months later. I was going through it. And I captured a full body.
2 months
You
later.
captured a full body.
Full body going through the grid pin
Oh
and
my
going through a
gosh.
closet door that was closed.
And you won't. I mean, you take it depending on the amount of pictures you take. That's a lot to go through.
Yes,
And
that's what I mean by when you take.
I mean, you
two
just look away for a
cameras
split second.
Like us
and you miss stuff.
recording all the audio that we realize is dumb because
Yeah.
you gotta listen
Especially
to all
when
the audio.
and you just let it go the whole time, and
that's
you know,
what
if
we
you're
were
in a
doing.
3-hour investigation.
Yeah.
That's 3 hours you gotta listen to.
Now,
Right.
I do have a piece of evidence, and if you know any tech people, please refer them to me, because this was in the early 90s when I lived in that haunted place, and I have shit going on all the time. Movement, things moving, the voices, all kinds of activity. And I didn't know it. Well, I wasn't even an investigator then. So once you start, I can flip through people's photo albums. I barely look at the people in the photos anymore.
Yeah, your eye gets drawn to it. Just like
So
with anything
you
else.
change your perception of looking at
How you look at things.
So
I look at a
I
picture,
watched
you can
this
see the people
family
in me.
video. I watched this family video 100 fucking times. Then I put it in one day, and whoosh, around Courtney, and it goes off, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I'm rewinding it and playing it, and rewinding it and playing it. And now I'm a smoker. And back then we smoked around our kids. But it wasn't smoke. You know what I mean? It came in with a purpose and went out. This ecto mist, I'll call it. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And it was around that time. But I've rewound it and played it, rewound it and played it, that now it's safe, and I won't rewind it and play it again until I can get someone to copy that VHS tape, because I don't want it to break or screw up. Because
Right.
that point is getting messed up now because I've watched it so many
Right. That's a lot. If you know by library, you can transfer them
Yeah,
to this.
you
for
Really?
free. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta do an event. That is, but yeah,
Of course, we're not open
I
right now,
lived with
but
it for 7 years, never saw it, and then one day we're watching old videos, and I'm like, what?
isn't that crazy?
What is
Yeah.
that?
Because I would love to do that. I can't even imagine going through old pictures now and.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. I'll go through stuff. One of the cool things that I like is using different equipment that coincides with each other, that connects.
Oh, that was like we had in the restaurant. That was the best.
Okay, none of the 3 of you moved, and I just saw in that glass panel in that display, like, movement down it.
Hi, cop saying who's here.
Right?
It wasn't through the windows, it
No.
was in the,
She saw it. Did you see it in the?
on the,
Oh, in the display.
So weird. So just saying.
Just
throwing it
saying,
out
you
there.
know. Isolate.
Isolate.
Okay, so yeah, when things
We,
coincide.
Yeah, we were set up at the 6th precinct last year, and we had the spirit box going, and we had the Boo Buddy going, the teddy bear. And all the Boo Buddy is a trigger object.
Right. Sure.
Talks. But we were recording everything. We walked outside. We did a show with Joe Warner. We walked outside. The show was over. But I left everything going, and it was still recording. And the Boo Buddy said, "Can you count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4." And the spirit box like 5, 6, 7.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Oh
And
my
I did it for
God.
that, and I did it for the ABCs. It said A, B, C, D, and you hear E, F, G.
Wow.
And it was like,
Shut up.
holy shit.
And where was it? That was it.
That wasn't Ed.
No, we was all outside smoking. There was nobody down there.
That's crazy. And that is fun when you can lay stuff
Yes.
just running.
Let it go.
This place is crooked or I'm being pushed. Do you see that?
I know, she does keep rolling. I thought you just liked me.
What? I feel like I'm being pushed slowly.
Tanya's going to bed.
Yeah, night, Tanya.
Weird.
Wish you would have came with a.
She's scared to be on camera. I'm gonna call her out. I'm calling her out in front of all the fans.
Don't be afraid.
So someone else can say.
You just do a shot before the show, you'll be fine. Alright, but yeah. There he is.
There he
Darius said the
goes.
show's over. Damn Darius.
Yes. Said who?
Debbie. Who's Debbie?
My mother.
Oh.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Mom. Do you want to talk to Joe?
Joey Bowie.
Your boy Joey?
My mom's still alive.
Oh!
Is she watching?
She was.
Oh!
Then no, she signed
see
off. What about your dad? Poem? Does a poem mean anything between you and your mom?
No.
What about someone that passed around your mom
No.
that she's close to? A poem?
Poem.
Well, Ghostbusters is making a change this season, though. We will be on not every Thursday night, but every other Thursday night.
Yes.
Is that
Because
in
they-
cement?
Can't hang.
Can you stop? That's written in cement.
So we'll be back on, what, that'll be the 4th, right?
4th of February. Well, January just flew by, didn't it?
Sure did.
I know.
I ain't mad about it.
Well, it seemed
I'm not mad anytime a winter month flies by.
Right.
It seemed like this last year just flew by. Really
Yeah,
quick.
it did, really.
Sometimes.
Preoccupation.
Considering we couldn't do anything, it did go by pretty quick.
Right.
Yeah.
Halloween, then Christmas, and then really we had
Oh my
Christmas.
God.
Yeah, Christmas.
We had a Christmas party. I know we did shit, but was it Christmas?
I know, it's like, yeah.
Well, ladies, thank you very much for having
No,
me.
thank you for coming, Joe. Always a
Thank you,
pleasure.
Janice.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Always have fun.
Yeah, we do. We do have a good time. We do have a good time with you guys. And it's fun.
Yep.
So we're doing the Memphis bar tomorrow.
Memphis Pub, isn't it?
Memphis pub or lounge or bar, one of the three. I do think there's another Memphis something of another, maybe in the same town. So we should get that right. I gotta work on
It's
it.
Memphis Pub.
And we're doing the cemetery prior.
Yeah.
And
The Witch's
then,
Ball.
The Memphis Cemetery.
and what's going on in the area? Anybody doing anything or events? I know in May, here at the Westland Historic Village, they're hosting, look on the Westland Historic Village Park page. They're hosting, you can buy tickets for a tea party with the Rosie the Riveters. There's
Okay,
going
it's
to
in
be at
April.
least 2 or 4, and they moved it to May due to
Oh,
weather. And you can have tea with the Rosie and
Right.
do a little Q&A with her.
Oh, has
original
anybody
Rosie.
heard of the new Paraflick?
Paraflix, like
Netflix. Like Netflix.
No, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new streaming channel.
Launches
and,
in March.
and it launches in March, and we are actually gonna be on one of the shows.
Woo!
The Mark and Joe Show.
Yeah,
Mark and
the
Joe
Sin
show.
Asylum. Our show got picked to be one of the 4 that they.
Chose to be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's kind of interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how that turns out.
Yeah.
So Mark and Joe's the guinea pigs for Paraflix. We'll see how
Yes.
that journey is before we do any signing up. Thanks, Mark and Joe.
Thanks,
for putting
Mark
yourselves
and
out
Joe.
there.
Thanks for pimping yourselves out.
Another Joe for Joe Day.
Oh, I'm doing another joke for
Three
Joe Day.
Joes. What else? So, really, just Ghost Buzz right now, our little investigation.
Yeah,
And
with COVID going
With
on.
COVID, then
everything's still
everybody's
kind
afraid to plan anything
Yeah.
because you just don't know. But
we
hopefully,
do want
we'll
to
be getting-
we do want to do Mansfield Prison this year, and we were thinking September.
September. 'cause
So if
we
anybody
figured-
wants to go with and join us, give us a
oh,
holler.
please,
Because the more you get, the cheaper it is.
Yeah.
Hell, maybe we can rent a bus on the way down. You never know.
Tanya
woo!
wants to go there so bad, so yes. we
Oh,
will join
let's
you guys.
do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, because we were gonna do it last year, but
And we were going to
Okay.
do it in May too, but it's a short notice, and
It
we're
got
just
canceled a
wondering
couple
in May.
times.
Well, we don't even
people
know-
are going to just get the inkling to get out. And
well, we
so
don't even know
that-
if people are gonna be able to yet.
Right,
You know,
right.
so
we figured maybe by September.
September we
Enough
should be
people will
good.
be vaccinated.
Sure. Right.
Thanks for that, Joe.
Yes.
What else? We'll have more for you on the 4th. Oh, Tiffany.
Yeah, Tiffany's
Tiffany
gonna be
did
joining
that
us
already.
on February 18th.
Oh, did you show her
Yeah.
the trinket?
When you guys
Yeah,
meet
we were in the
all
bathroom.
When I tinkled, you saw the trinket. Thought. Very cool item, I think. So
Yes,
she'll
it
be.
is.
Yeah, it is nice.
So
She'll
if
be
you have
showing
any
us.
questions about rocks, stones, crystals, tune into that. Maybe we'll have some for
And that's on the
purchase
8th?
if you need
18th.
something.
18th.
Yes.
Stop. I think they want us to leave now. They know Darius has went off.
I know.
So
Jerry-
we're gonna end
It's
it.
late. Get out of our museum.
yeah, don't you guys go to bed?
Here these girls are again.
Oh my God, they never leave.
Okay, well thanks
So
for tuning in.
Thanks, you
everybody.
guys.
And
Bye.
good seeing you again.
TTFN.
Night.
Peace out.